What's up, Fearless Nation? Big heavyweight fight coming up this weekend. Joseph Parker returns to the ring against Junior Fa. The Battle of New Zealand. They fought in the amateurs, I believe, a couple times. I think it was even. I think Joseph Parker is the better fighter. I think he will win. I think he's quicker. I think he's got the better chin. I saw Junior Fa get knocked down, and the fight he got knocked down on, these are like, from what I understand, it was a journeyman fighter. It wasn't, a newcomer. It wasn't somebody that was a G. So if he's going down from that and Joseph Parker's improved, how's he going to react to a punch from Joseph Parker? Joseph Parker took Anthony Joshua to the distance. So I believe I think he and Andy Ruiz are the only ones that went 12 rounds with Joshua. And Joseph Parker got the decision against Andy Ruiz when they fought back in the day, even though I think, and a lot of people think Andy Ruiz won that, but I think he was fighting in Joseph Parker's backyard, so to speak. So, sometimes judges get influenced by the atmosphere in the crowd, and, Joseph Parker got the nod. But I think at this point it's too early for Junior Fa. I think he needs some more tune-ups against guys that are somewhat like Joseph Parker, but I don't think he's ready for Joseph Parker at this stage. In fact, he may get knocked out. I'll say Joseph Parker wins by knockout around the 8th round. That's my prediction. And Junior Fa can still come back and have a long career, but I don't think he's ready for this test right now. And on another boxing note, I was watching Andre Ward discuss Mark Breland and Deontay Wilder, and he totally had Mark Breland's back, which is cool. Everybody, in boxing that knows Mark Breland or followed his career knows what a, class act he is, and he would never do anything like spike the water. And I keep reminding people, if Deontay's water was spiked, they would have caught it after the fight when they did the drug test. It's been over a year since Tyson Fury and Wilder fought their second fight, and the excuses are still pouring in. Are we going to be still on this page in 2022, or will we have moved on? I hear Eddie Hearn says that he still wants that Wilder-Joshua fight, and Joshua wants it. The question is, does Deontay Wilder still want it? He said he wants the guys at the top, but from what I remember, he didn't call out any names or was too specific. He's given a lot of interviews, but we don't see any footage of him, in the gym or training really. So, I think Wilder can come back. Still got that dangerous right, He could probably just get off the couch and hit somebody with that right and knock him out. But, he's got to work on his defense. He's got to work on his coordination, his balance. That's the thing. If Emmanuel Stewart had him, he would have worked on his balance first thing. He would have taught him how to position his legs. He would have taught him how to position his hands. If somebody's going to the body, probably where to place your hands, where they're coming next. There's just a lot of things he can learn. And now, it's going to be rough because, like I said, he could probably get off the couch and knock somebody out, but it's going to be a long road back because Tyson Fury and Joshua will probably fight twice in 2021, so he'll have to keep active with somebody. He hasn't fought since the Tyson Fury second fight, so he has to come in and fight somebody, even if it's a club fighter. Fight somebody, get the rust off, get your confidence back if he's lost some confidence, which I'm sure he has. Just fight. In fact, he should just stop even talking about it. Even when interviewers kind of push him towards that direction about trying to find out why he lost the fight and then, trying to force him to say things so they can get views or whatever. Just avoid those questions. He should be like, I'm over that. I'm not even talking about that anymore. I'm looking forward to the future and who I got next coming up. You can't go back in the past unless you rewind a movie, like I said before. That's about the only way you can go back in the past. But, just forget about it. because you want to fight him anyway, you said, so does it really matter, what you say, why you lost? That's over with. All you can do is move on at this point. Anyway, who you guys got? Junior Fa or Joseph Parker? Make sure you hit the like button if you want to donate to the page. My Cash App is JRoos33, and should be some great fights this year in the heavyweight division, especially. Things should be cleared up once the Joshua Tyson Fury fights happen. We'll know for sure who's the best fighter in the world, undisputed. I still say Joshua will win by decision, maybe knockout, but I don't see Joshua losing. I don't see it. As great as Tyson Fury is, I like the guy. He's funny. He's great for the sport. Like the guy, I just think AJ will win. And if you notice on Instagram, the dude hasn't come out of the gym. He stays in shape. He stays training. Have you ever seen Anthony Joshua out of shape? And there are those that say he's overtraining. Well, how's he overtraining if that's all he's used to? It'll throw his body off if he just lays around on the beach for 3 months and then comes in the ring. His body's not used to that. So it's not overtraining if you're used to that. His body's conditioned for it, He's a big, strong guy. Tyson Fury, huge guy, very slick. And I really look forward to it. This has been the J. Roos Theory. Make sure you hear me clearly. Bars. And be fearless. Yay, yay.